It's like, I mean, I can't chill out. I mean, holy
Me, I was always attention to me.
Definitely, I don't have like high expectations. I guess yeah. Yeah. Boy, I mean, hard work. I mean, people like John Cash and anyone who's just really safe.
Good morning, guys. Hello. Everyone want to kind of scooch in a little closer if that's cool. Just pull a chair down or whatever you want. All right. Welcome everybody to the Honky school meeting. We do this every Monday. Some of us veterans kind of share some information that helped us get to where we hope to be. And how many people come in on Saturday? How many first timers to the meeting today? All right, great. All right, well, welcome. My name is Darren. I've been on this street 27 years, if you can believe it. I can't sometimes. It's crazy. I'll just share a little bit about my journey and then maybe share some points that helped me get to where I hope to be, when I first moved here. From Canada originally, as Scott says, the 51st state. I'm not sure how to react to that, but I'm just very grateful I'm in this country. This country's been so good to me. This street has been so incredible to me. It really was ground zero for everything I hoped I could do in the music business. Probably like a lot of you guys, maybe you're frustrated with your hometown and maybe the unprofessionalness of the people that were in your bands or in your musical community, and maybe you got pissed off enough to say, that's it, I'm gonna move to Nashville. You know what I mean? That's kind of what it was like with me. Bands are made up of a lot of different personalities. A lot of different reasons they're there, and that's fine. Some want to party, some just want to, keep their day job, do it on the weekends. But I think music kind of touched me a little bit deeper. I think I just could not get enough of it. And then when I picked up a bass when I was 12, and then it was just like, insatiable. I just was very quiet as a kid, very introverted, very quiet and kind of geeky, skinny dude at school, and just, I think maybe like a lot of people, I just wanted to be noticed. I was talking with a friend of mine before the meeting started, and look at me, somebody look at me. Not so much that I wanted to be on the front of the stage, I just kind of wanted to be acknowledged for, oh, you're pretty good at that. That's I think that's really the thing that allowed me the catalyst that allowed me to move here. I remember my first day at music school, grade 8 music class, and I didn't even want to take music. In grade 8, we were forced to take a semester of music and semester of art. And I always loved to be in art class because we did pottery And when the teacher would go outside, we'd throw clay balls at each other. That's why I loved art. You know, I gotta be honest, that's why, because we have clay fights. And she'd come back in the room and there'd be clay stuck to the walls and, you know, the lights and stuff. But we were forced to go to music school. And the way the bass found me, I didn't really find the bass. I wanted to play drums. But two of my classmates that I was friends with played drums. Okay, I can't do that. Then I thought, electric guitar. You know, it was like MTV was just starting, and, you know, electric guitar. And the electric guitar was broken that day. We had one electric guitar, one electric bass, and a bunch of acoustic guitars. So I was left with acoustic guitar or bass. And I was thinking, well, you can plug in a bass, it can be louder. That was my whole mentality of why I wanted to play bass, because you could plug it in. I didn't know nothing about bass players, nothing. I didn't even notice there was bass on records. You know, really, I gotta be honest. And so I said, I'll take bass. And the first time I had it in my hand, it was like Mansfield. It was like an SG copy, really cheap looking thing, like a dark brown wood colored thing. And the first time I had my hand on the fretboard, I was able to get a finger on the first 4 frets. And the music teacher, Stan Chapman, he goes, oh, that's really good. And the light bulb went off. I just got noticed. Like, maybe I could do this. So I just kept working on it, and I get another compliment, and another compliment. It just fueled me because I was very insecure. I didn't have a really high opinion of myself, you know. So that's how it started. Fast forward, you know, 12, 15 years. I was from the east coast of Canada, went out west playing in a bar band because all the work was out there because the oil field was booming and you could have live bands in the clubs from Monday to Saturday, and you could travel Sunday to the next town or city. So I went out there, played for quite a while, but I was frustrated with the band because nobody was really serious, and after a frustrating gig, I said, that's it, I'm gonna move to Nashville. I said this to 2 other bandmates, and I said, you know, as soon as it came out of my mouth, I thought, oh God, I'm accountable. I can't come back to the gig next week. You know, big man, you're supposed to be in Nashville this week, you know. So, and maybe unconsciously I had to force myself to do it because it's a scary thing to move to a new city, let alone the city where, Music City, that's what it's called. There's only one music city in the world and we're in it. You know, so that's it's a pretty big undertaking to come here, and you've got to thank yourselves because a lot of you people, you know, wouldn't be here unless you possessed something very special, maybe something that the majority of people don't possess, to really go for it, no matter what line of work, you know, be a stockbroker in, you know, the New York Stock Exchange, or you know, be a tech guy in California, you know, just to really go where the best of the best are. So you really gotta give yourself some credit. And soon after getting here, I heard a couple things that, you know, you gotta be present to win, because everybody's here. They're not gonna come find you in your town. You know, you gotta be here. You know, and since you're here, you know, I talked to this friend of mine at the YMCA this morning, and you know, the networking that goes on in the city and on this street, because you can be the best at what you do, but if you don't know anybody, you're just gonna be playing in your bedroom. So the networking, and everybody's here in this town, and the more people you meet, the closer you get to what you personally want out of music. You know, so it's just an incredible networking opportunity, especially on this street. You know, so I really advise everybody to meet everybody in the room, get their number, find out what they do, because, you know, drummers don't just meet drummers. Everybody meet everybody, because it's just the law of mathematics. The more people you know, the quicker you're gonna get that call. You know, a drummer meets a vocalist, hey, I'm looking for a drummer, or a bass player meets a guitar player, hey, I heard so-and-so needs a bass player. You know, so just meet everybody, get their info. And you know, the great thing about this community is, which Uncle John set up, John Taylor, he's a brother to Steve Smith, who owns, you know, Tootsies, this building we're in, Honky Tonk Central, Rippy's, the cafe. And he set up this thing to help people. He's got a big heart. He really had the vision to help you, because you come to this town, like, where do you start? How do you do this? I know what I want, but how do I do it? You know, so this is a great community where we're here to support each other. It's not a competition. When you get up here later today, you're not trying to, you know, follow that. You know, we're trying to help each other. And the second you drop your ego, you can help each other. So I got here, didn't know anybody. You know, the 90s were booming with country music. You know, you had the Nashville Network, had the Wild Horse Saloon, and live shows from there, and line dancing shows every week, CMT. And that's really all I knew about Nashville. And the credits I read on the cassettes and the CDs. Recorded here, so-and-so played on this, recorded here, you know, mixed here, you know, all in this city, you know. And I also heard about Tootsies, because just of the historical significance, you know. Before it was Tootsies, I think it was called Ma's Place. And Hank Williams Sr. would go in there and get a drink before he played the lineman, which is right across the back alley. You know, that's pretty significant. Hank Sr., think about that, you know, in the late 40s playing the Opry. Then he got, you know, kicked off the Opry for maybe having more beverages than he should have and not showing up at times. And another kind of funny quote I heard is from Willie Nelson, supposedly said that, from the back door of the Ryman to the back door of Tootsies, it's like 17 steps. But from the back door of Tootsies to the back door of the Ryman, it's like 34. You know? I always thought that was really cute. And if you look at the back, going into the back room of Tootsies, there's a couple golden footprints where it's supposed to be for Hank Williams. So that's incredible. And also, Willie Nelson worked there. Chris Christopherson worked there. Tootsies owned the place, bought it in 1960. And she really liked Willie Nelson's song. So right at the back of the front room, there was a jukebox, and she liked the song Crazy and allowed him to put it on the jukebox, you know. And supposedly Patsy Cline's husband was in there one evening, heard the song, was just blown away, and he went home and woke up his wife, Patsy, said, "You gotta record this." And that's how it started, all in that little purple room. And there were so many monumental beginnings there, you know. So I knew about Tootsies. I walked in, and you know, I walked in the door, and I kind of looked around, the drums were right here. I think, am I in the right place? Because, you know, I guess I thought it was going to be like the Wild Horse, this huge building, you know, with all these lights and everything, and line dancers, and who knows. But it was just a small little room. And I was really blown away by the quality of the bands in there, because back then you couldn't make a living on the street. It was all the side guys for the Stars. They'd all get together and come down and play, you know. Drummer for Buck Owens, you know, bass player for Merle Haggard, the fiddle player for Mark Chestnut, steel player for Vince Gill, you know, guitar player for Tracy Byrd. You know, all these stellar players would come down and put little bands together and play for fun, because you couldn't make a living, they just wanted to play. And I kept coming down here in this band, and you know, I got to be acquaintances with them, and once they found out kind of what I did, they asked me to sit in, and I really wanted to, because I wanted to, you know, call my mom and brag, you know, I played with this guy, and I played with this guy, and I played with this guy, you know, and of course I wanted to call my band and tell them the same thing, but I didn't know the songs. They were all older songs that I didn't know. Maybe like a lot of you guys in town now, the repertoire is so huge, you don't know all the songs, and you only get a first chance, you know, one chance to make a first impression, you know, there's no second chances. So I thought, okay, I can't get up there. If we get up there and play nothing but bad notes, they'll be kind and they'll shake my hand and they'll thank me, but I won't get up again, you know, they won't ask me again. And that was my only in to this Nashville thing. So I took a little time and learned the songs, got up. Eventually I got a gig with one of the bands down here. And like I said, they were made up of the side guys for all the Stars. And you know, when a player leaves an artist gig, it's all word of mouth, it's not open auditions, you know. So I got recommended for an artist gig in 2000. And I got it, and I was able to stay in that world to 2018, working for different artists, you know, multiple artists, and got to travel to a bunch of places in the world, do TV stuff, and go to Iraq, play for the troops, Kosovo. And just, it was really amazing. I got to do everything I dreamed of, but at the same time, I still played down here. When I wasn't traveling, I just loved to play, you know, because with an artist, you play the same songs all the time, but I wanted to come down and just play. So I was able to do that, and you know, as the street grew into this monstrous worldwide phenomenon, it became busy enough to where I could make a living and stay home. I love to travel, but I did 25 years of that, more or less staying. And you know, I've been married 16 years, and I got an 8-year-old daughter, soon to be 9, and I want to come home at night. You know, I got to do that. I'm so thankful, but you know, I'm not a kid anymore, and I like to sleep in my bed. You know, so the street is still taking care of me. But that little, you know, that little purple building with a stage half the size was ground zero. From there, I learned everything from the older guys that were around that allowed me to stay in this, you know, music endeavor, adventure, and you know, I was able to do everything I dreamed of doing. I can honestly say that, and I'm so thankful for Tootsies and John Taylor and Steve Smith and Scott Collier, all those guys, Anita Hill, Morgan Frasier, Timmy Z, all at the table. They'll be signing autographs later. One each, that's it. But I got to do it all, and you know, I didn't come up with these bits of information I'm sharing. It was passed on to me from the older guys that were here and that did it all their lives. You know, so I just being on the street and around so many great musicians on the street and with different artist bands. I worked under a lot of incredible band leaders and musical directors, and I always picked up something along the way. And you know, at this point, I got less life in front of me than behind, and I just want to pass it on because I've been so fortunate to do this thing. And you know, some people are really guarded; they don't want to pass on the information because they're, you know, it's like a competition. If I give them that information, well, he might get more calls than me or whatever. But I kind of try to think of the bigger picture. They passed it on to me. I want to show what I've learned, give you the information. But then it really is up to you, you know, it really is up to you. So I think there's like 4 major points, and there's an actual 5th one now because of technology. This street is very different. It takes a whole different, you know, skill set to function correctly and to rise up to the better gigs, which means better paying gigs. So the repertoire is endless. You know, I've been on here 27 years and I still learn, you know, 3, 4, 5 songs a week. Either old ones that I don't know that I might have heard, new ones that I haven't heard, but, you know, you gotta do your homework. You know, so if I'm on stage, we get a request for something I don't know or we don't know, I just put it on my phone and my next day off I learn it. You know, there's just, and some people think, well, that song never gets requested, I'm not gonna learn it. But if it gets requested the next week and you don't know it, and then it gets requested a week or 2 later, you still don't know it, you start to get a reputation. Well, he's great, he plays good, but he doesn't do his homework. And the person, the band leader or the singer, picks up their phone and they've got 20 other bass players that do their homework. Because now the news is out, everybody wants these gigs. There's so many people moving here just for this. So if you really want to stay in it, you got to do your homework. And doing your homework only makes you more valuable and more, you know, you get more calls. Because when you learn more songs, you just build equity in yourself. And, you know, you get a great reputation. Ah, we didn't know that song, but now he knows it, you know, next week. So do your homework, you know. You got to be on time. It's like any job, you know, musicians are kind of lax and whatever, you know. But, you know, if you have a morning gig and you walk in at downbeat time and the manager is bitching out the singer or the band that, hey, Where's your band? You know, where's your guitar player? We got to go. People are sticking their head in the club and then walking away because there's no band, because there's so many options. They can either go upstairs or go down 15 feet to another door where there's a band playing. And you get a reputation. He's great, but he's always late. All right, who do we got? It takes like 10 seconds for someone to make a decision and pull up a number and text that person. Hey, you available next Wednesday? So you gotta be on time, like any job. Or on the other side, show up early. If you're there before the band leader or singer shows up, that just sets up good vibes for the whole gig. Because band leaders and singers don't want to worry about if their band's going to show up on time. They got enough going on, you know, with their personal goals, keeping the band together, trying to book better gigs, you know. So you just want to provide peace of mind. He knows his homework and he's always on time. You know, another number 3 is you got to be sober. You know, you come down here and you start having a couple shots, because the crowd always buys you liquor, you know. And Scott says a great thing: do fake shots. You know, put it up to your lips, then turn around and pretend you're drinking and set it on the stage behind something so they can't see it. Because you don't want to be rude to them, because they're trying to be kind. But you can't do it because, you know, halfway through the set, if you're kind of getting a little buzz and then you're actually pretty drunk and you can't play right and you're not listening to what song's next, you're not paying attention, you know, you get a name quickly. He's great, but halfway through the set, he's too high or he's too drunk. Who else do we got? But on the flip side of that, if you're sober and you're paying attention, that's such a big thing, to pay attention. If you got to, because the way we kind of do it here, whoever passes the jar goes into the crowd and they text up what requests are going on. So you should be paying attention to your text strand and getting ready for the next song. So when the song ends, you're ready for the next song. You know, that's how the show kind of flows, because dead air will kill a show. You know, you want to have their attention all the time. If like Anita always says, and I think this is a great way to look at it, it's like a radio show. If there's not music going on, when the music stops, someone needs to be addressing the crowd while the band leader briefs the band on what song's next. Then the drummer starts clicking time. As soon as the front person says his last words, 1, 2, 3, 4, then you're into the show. And to do that, you have to pay attention to what's going on, and if you're drunk, you can't. Believe me. Or if you're too high. In my case, I was like that for a while, but I kind of cleaned up my act, I think. Another one, you got to be a good hang. Nobody wants to be around angry, jaded people. You know, nobody wants to be around that. I don't. You know, and if you know, you get a reputation very quick. He plays good, but he's so hard to deal with. You know, he's so hard to deal with, and he just kind of pisses off the whole band, and the vibe is not good. Well, who else do we got? Because everybody has a surplus of players and singers. And then on the other end of that, yeah, we all have our suffering. I do. Everybody in this room does. It's just part of our journey as a human. We're going to suffer, but you have to leave that on the sidewalk before you walk in. You can't bring that onto the stage, because you're only working against yourself. You know, you got to leave that out there and deal with that in a quiet place when you can, but don't let it affect how you behave on that stage, if you want to really do this. And if you feel there's someone in the band that is, you know, hard to deal with, you know, maybe take the high road. Maybe be kind. Maybe say a few kind words, bring them a bottle of water, try to talk to them. You know, why not? What do you got to lose? You might make a friend for life. Some of the crankiest people I met on the street are now my good friends. You know, so just take the high road. You know. And number 5, which is a very new phenomenon, your phone. The only reason you should be looking on your phone to see what the text strand is of requests, or to read a chart if you don't know the song by heart, or to read lyrics if you don't know the song by heart. But same with learning a song. If you're the vocalist, you know, okay, everybody gets a free pass the first time. You don't know the song, okay. You make it work on your next day off, learn the song. Learn the words if you're a vocalist, learn the parts if you're a part of the band. And don't be on your phone scrolling your Facebook or like checking your bank balance or, you know, on a dating site or watching a football game. I've seen all these scenarios, and you do that, you're just not paying attention. Or sometimes I'd work with a drummer, but only once, because he doesn't get called again if I'm in charge. You know, he's playing with one hand and texting with the other, and the groove just goes to hell. And when the groove goes to hell, the whole band sounds shitty. It's just the reality of it. So, you know, I know we have emergencies and we have to respond to our loved ones, but, you know, that should be the only exception. Stay off your phone, because you get a reputation. He's great, but he's always on his phone, and we're calling songs and he's not listening. We're sending the text strand and he's not ready for the next song. You know, so stay off your phones, you know. And I think those are 5 really good principles that will allow you to expedite your trip to where you want to be on the street and beyond. You know, if you want to go to distance and be a big star, you know, it can happen from here. You know, Scott has trained a couple people that went on to become stars and have #1 hits. Tyler Farr, I think he had 3 #1s. Chris Jansen, Buy Me a Boat, he had a #1 too, and they all worked at Tootsies, and Scott, you know, helped mentor them and instill in them what they needed to reach their goals. So if you want to become a great player, get a gig with a big artist. You know, the networking is here, you know, but you have to play appropriately. You know, another thing, guitar players, anybody, don't use the song as a vehicle to showcase the latest chops you've been working on. You know, it goes for every instrument. Drummers, if you're playing a Brad Paisley song, don't play your double kick. You know, I don't even think you need a double kick down here. You know, I don't think John Bonham had one. You know, that's just my opinion. But you know, with great power comes great responsibility. If you bring one down here, use it only when it's necessary. You know, same with bass players playing too busy. Play the part on the record. Guitar players playing too busy or not supporting it rhythmically. You know, there's a lot of guys that play lead, but there's not a lot of great rhythm players, you know. You got to play for the song, because you all have a part in the song. And when it all comes, when everybody's doing their part and leaving their ego behind, it sounds really good. And the crowd can't tell you why, but they stay and they know, because it sounds like the song that's been a big part of their life. You know, a song that they listened to when their child was born, or they got married, or one that they, you know, makes them think of their mother who's passed on, or one that high school friends grew up on. You know, so you have so much power to touch people deeply. So just play the songs like they are. Use the right tones. Don't sound like Pantera if you're playing Zach Brown. You know, it seems like it's common sense, but I think a lot of people, they can't make peace with their ego and they have to showcase their latest stuff. Play for the song, because the crowd knows it. And if a band leader walks in from an artist and he walks in and he sees someone that has facility, but you know, facility without awareness is a detriment. Because if you're shredding all the time or playing way too much on whatever instrument, it's not going to get the attention of someone who's trying to hire a professional to come play with someone who has 10 #1s. You know, because they immediately say, he's not ready, he's just a kid, he doesn't get it. You know, so respect the music, and you know, take care of the music, and the music will take care of you. You know, play it correctly. And people think it's so easy. Well, it only does this in the bass or root 5. Dum, 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 dum. Listen a little closer. There's a lot of little passing notes and tones on any instrument. And to play them in the pocket with the correct tone, the correct note length, you know, that's a huge, hard thing to do. You know, the guys that play the songs we hear are the best in the world at what they do. So play the song like it is. You know, it's a real challenge. If you're a real musician and you can hear, I heard this quote from Kenny Arnold, that, you know, he's really into fusion and playing all kinds of stuff. And then when he got the Mellencamp gig and he got more session stuff, he said, before I got this gig, it was like a telescope looking over the space, just a huge thing. But now I'm looking through a microscope to see the little nuances of where the snare lands. You know, he has a click in his ear. If the song is kind of, you know, a lot of energy, maybe it's a little on top. If it's kind of a laid back, mellow thing, it's a little behind. So those little nuances is what separates the players. So pay attention to that, because it's so hard to do. You know, I've been playing for 44 years, and I still struggle with some of the parts I hear on records, to play them like they are, because the best guys in the world play on these records. So that's just some stuff that hey, good to see you. That's just some stuff I've learned on my journey. We've got a great panel of other really experienced people. Scott, do you want to get up and say a couple things? All right, here's Scott Collier. He's been down here 20 years plus. Oh, one more thing. I filled in with his band for a week, and I've learned so much, and now I go back to my bands, and I'm trying to implement all these little things I've learned. You know, just keeping the show going. You know, before the song ends, the drummer has a click for the next one. So when the song ends, he just plays a little quiet loop and gets the time everybody's hit. And when there's no music, there's talking. There's crowd engagement. So I've learned I'm not kissing ass, I really learned a lot. And I'm kind of pissing off some of my band guys because I'm trying to step everything up. Like using the talk back, you know, before the song ends, we're talking on the talk back and this is the next song we're going to do. So everybody's aware. So I really learned a lot from being with you.
I learned a lot from you.
Thank you, buddy. How y'all doing? Yeah, man, the moment that you think that you're done learning, welcome to Walmart. That's true. I've seen it happen. Like John Stone, he always says that he's a student of the game. You know, I'll be 55 years old in March, and I still learn. I learn from y'all. Whenever I walk around and I watch these young bands, I'm like, man, that's cool. Or, no, I wouldn't do that. Sometimes it's valuable to learn what not to do. You know, that way you have it in your hip pocket. I want to see everybody succeed. Like Darren said earlier, I got the pleasure of first artist I was ever able to train was Tyler Farr, and I'm very proud of that. 3 number 1s on Sony. Toured with Jason Aldean for 3 years. Now he lives on a big farm about an hour south of here. Got a beautiful wife and a beautiful daughter. Does good for himself. Honky Tonk School works. Right there's living proof of it. When she came in here, she wasn't that good of a singer, neither was I. But she's here every week and she tries, and she's getting better and better and better. And that's what it's all about, you know. I mean, we can direct you in the right places. You know, we can direct you. That's our job, is to take you under our wing and develop you and all that. That's what we do here at Honky Tonk School. But if this is as far as it goes for you, then you ain't doing me any good and you ain't doing yourself any good. You got to take this, you got to go back to that apartment or that house that you're living in or whatever, and you've got to put the work in to learn these songs note for note. You got to learn the lyrics. You got to do all that stuff. And then come back, hey Scott, man, hey Anita, hey Darren, I got to do a song, man, I want to do it, you know? That's what you got to do. You got to keep learning. It's a learning, just learn. Go around and watch these bands. Watch the ones that's doing it. Good Kid Rock main stage. Watch Darren, watch my band. Go to Tootsies and watch Anita. Go to Honky Tonk, watch Morgan, you know? Even Timmy Z's kicking some ass right now, man. He's doing good, you know? That's one thing I'm thankful for is when me and Anita make this schedule out and we look at it and we're going, okay, we got professionals on all the floors. You know, we got professional bands that we know that we can count on that's going to be there on time and that's going to put on a kick-ass show. And it's not going to be on your phone scrolling and looking up dating apps and looking up this and that, you know. You gotta have a show. There's a lot of competition, man. Bunch of competition. Morgan, you wanna say some things and then we'll go around and get Miss Anita up, and then we'll make some music. I want to introduce y'all to Dylan. That's Dylan right there. He just got off the plane. I just picked him up at the airport. He is from Panama City Beach. We're training him to catch some ass in Panama City. So that's good. This is Morgan Frasier. Morgan was on The Voice, right? The Voice in 2010? 2015, yeah. Blake Shelton was her coach. Is that right? That's right. When I met Morgan, she was 15 years old. And she sent Uncle John, our boss, sent her in to sing with us. I'll never forget it like it was yesterday. She was signed to Curb Records, big record deal. She played the Grand Ole Opry several times in her career. Her husband, David, I'm very proud of him too. He wrote a song called If I Were Jack and You Were Diane, which went number one for Jake Owen. I mean, she's been there and done that. I'm gonna give a shout out to Uncle John real quick. Uncle John is our boss. He is a Vietnam veteran that served from the Korean and United States Marine Corps. 1992, Lower Broadway was a very bad area. It was so bad they were going to tear Tootsies down. It would have been lost forever. Steve Smith, I named him the Honky Tonk Godfather because he saved Tootsies. He camped out on a lazy boy recliner for 3 months. Finally got Tootsies declared a historical landmark where the city couldn't touch it. Together, Steve Smith, Al Ross, Uncle John, Leah Smith, they cleaned this town up and made it what it is. This is Morgan. She's going to talk to you about whatever she's going to talk to you about. Probably publishing, probably entertainment. What are you going to talk to them about? Probably a dress code.
Yeah, dress code.
Probably what, she's got a lot of wisdom. Here you go. Morgan Frasier.
I struggle with speaking in front of people, which is crazy. Like I can get up on stage and sing and talk to the crowd, but when it comes to stuff like this, I get a little nervous. So, like Scott said, Uncle John hired me when I was about 15 years old. I started acoustic. By the time I was 18, I was, playing with a man named Greg Humphrey that was a staple down here for years, helped a lot of people get to where they needed to be in life, and just a great man. And Uncle John put me with him, and I ended up getting up to sing with Scott when I was, 9 years old, literally.
Really?
It was
You were
like,
that old?
I was 9 years old.
I've been here that long?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I've had a crazy, weird road in Nashville. I've, went from, playing here to playing on big stages, and this organization taught me a lot about performing and connecting with people on a different level than just, getting up there and singing your 20 minutes that you might sing on one of those big stages. And I think that really set me apart. At that time, I was the one getting off the big stage and running around in the crowd and looking at people right in the eye and shaking hands, and that really started from here. And so there's just a lot to be learned if you really want it that bad. I'd say big advice is, do we have songwriters? Does anybody write songs? Write as many songs as possible. And I know it's like the creative flow is tough because sometimes I feel creative, sometimes I don't, but definitely sit down and write songs. I mean, one song can change your life. I saw it happen with my husband. It literally, changed everything. So, write songs with your friends. I think that's really important too, because you can sit down in a room with a stranger and get a decent song. But personal experience, I feel like writing with the people that you connect with on a personal level always shines through the song. Yeah, dress code, that's a good one. Show up to work looking your best. Those people, Anita says it best. She says, if you walk in a room and they don't realize that you're gonna be up on stage, you're doing something wrong. Really show up for the job, and you don't have to have the most expensive clothes. me personally, I shop on Shein.
Yeah.
And I just buy all of my stuff on there, and you just want to show up and look like an artist. You know, like Darren said, be on time. I think that's so important. And Scott has said before, you show up, I show up usually an hour before, and look at the crowd before you get up there and see like what they're into, if they're loving country music, if they're loving rock and roll. I know I took that advice from Scott, and it really helped me set off the tone of my show. And as a woman, you know, put on your outfit before female fronts, and put on your outfit before you get up on stage. Move around, because if say you got like a skirt on that might be too short, or that might fly up when the wind blows or something, make sure you have shorts on if you're gonna get up on top of a bar. You would think that that's like something you should know, but I've done it myself, where I was like, oh no. And you got some creepy dude with his phone like this, and I was like, oh no, and I gotta kick this guy out. But yeah, you know, just really take this time to be as good as you possibly can, and you just never know where it's gonna take you. And you know, if you guys have any questions, you wanna pick my brain about anything, I'm always, you know, here to help. So I think we got Anita's good, right? It's good to meet you guys. Good to hear you.
Thank y'all for being here. We appreciate it. Anita Hill, she helps with all the booking, and she's my right hand woman. Well, you look, I like it. Top, that's good. You're looking all stylish today. It's my best buddy right here, Anita Hill.
That was so good, you guys. You know, life is, you guys are reading my mail today, by the way. I was thinking, right before I would think it, you would say it. Life is all about learning. We never stop learning, no matter what the season, no matter the stage. We don't stop learning, and you can learn from everything if you're listening, if you're paying attention, if you're watching, right? I'm learning things as I'm sitting here listening to Darren, first of all. And just, I mean, it's a little convicting, honestly. He's so transparent and vulnerable, and you guys are leaning in, right? Like you feel connected to Darren when he talks, right? He's admitting, like he's sharing some of his inner struggles, and that's beautiful. Like, I come from the opposite side of that. People believe what you tell them about yourself, and so keep it quiet. But man, there's so much beauty. I think I'm gonna start making adjustments in that area, because when you're transparent with people and vulnerable, guess what? They're not judging you. They're on your side. They're rejoicing with you, and they're cheering for you, right? And that's beautiful. So people follow people that not necessarily are the ones that have it all together, but the ones that don't give up and that have that try and that perseverance, and they see them conquer and climb those mountains, right? So perseverance, no matter what field you're in, especially this one, especially performance and music, is very important, perseverance. Like Darren said, you've got to do the hard work. That never ends, by the way. You're never done learning, because there's always new songs, and it's a thing, keeping up on it, but it keeps you building brain cells, right? Every time you're learning. And they say if you took an hour a day for 5 years, 1 hour a day for 5 years, you would have a degree in whatever that area of study is. And man, that's amazing, right? So take an hour a day, whichever, there's so many angles in performance. You know, there's the honing your craft, learning the songs. The performance aspect of it is a big deal. It's not just purely the licks, no matter what you're doing. It's the connection you're making with that audience. You have to have that. I've seen amazing songwriters, amazing singers lose their record deal because they were boring, they weren't making that connection. And it's hard, you have to be vulnerable, right? You have to go out on a limb, you have to be willing to fail and dust yourself off and do it again, you know? And that's where you really learn. You learn just as much from doing it wrong as you do from doing it right. So just don't let it get you. Just keep persevering. So, and I think also a really good tool is to take your phone, record yourself doing, whether it be a new song or a solo or whatever it is. And then wait a couple days, bring it back up, turn your phone over and listen. Just purely listen. Don't watch it, just listen and write down, okay, this is what I could do better. And then watch it and turn the sound off. And analyze your visual, because I'll guarantee you we all have habits that when we see them on video, we're like, why am I doing that? I still do. My goodness, it sucks. I can look so determined that people will think, oh man, she's mad. I'm not mad. I'm concentrating, but I have to, I'm trying to learn how to not get in that mode. So we all have things, we all have those things. So that's an important part of it. Another thing is to surround yourself, get in the room with people who are succeeding at what you're wanting to do. I can't state enough the power in that. Whether it be watching them, taking notes, if you can get in a conversation with them, take them to coffee. Maybe once a week, get around someone who you think you can learn a lot from. Find out what their beliefs are, how they got where they are. Like, you just learn, be a sponge. If I have to give only one piece of advice for anybody, no matter who you are, it would be a sponge. Just learn, soak it in, watch, learn, be teachable. No matter who we are, we have things to learn. Nobody has arrived. And we all start at the same place, right? We all start at the bottom. So I would say just be supportive, right? Because don't you want that for you, right? I love to see, Morgan is so good at this. She's never, like that, I forget who it was talking about, don't compete with others. She'll bring women in, girls in, and bring them in her band, and she's not threatened by them in the lead. They're buddies, they're teammates, they're on each other's team. And a lot of girls can't do that, honestly. And that's what makes Morgan, really, and I love that. So we should all adapt that philosophy, right? So get in the room, pick their brains, find out, as much as you can. Read, watch videos. I think biographies, autobiographies, I think that's a great way of learning as well. But just be a student, like Scott says, be a student of the game. That's where it's at, right? And another thing that's on my radar this morning is, and it was just confirming when I was listening to Darren talk about, as a child, a lot of our limiting beliefs are formed in childhood, and we don't even know how necessarily, always, until we sit down and think about it, where, what, we all have them, we do. So man, if we can roll up our sleeves and think about what those are, and challenge them. Is this legitimate? Okay, what can I do to, and there's something also where you have an I am statement. So you would take something that you would like to be. It can be a descriptive, like it might be bold, it might be creative, it might be decisive, it might be, charismatic. Whatever you feel like you're not, that you want to be, think about that and make a sentence of I am bold, decisive, creative, whatever. And just get that, something about writing things down. Same way with your goals. Like there's something about writing them down and seeing them. So how many of you have a clear goal in your mind? How many? Raise your hand. Okay, that's where you start, right? So, drummer boy here in the black t-shirt, I don't know your name.
Caleb.
Caleb? Okay, so if I've met you before, I apologize.
No, it's fine. It's hard to remember names.
Boy, baby grace, I love it. So, what's your goal?
To have a successful music career as a drummer, like to be able to make 6 figures plus, playing in a really successful band.
Okay, come on here. I find you interesting. And say that again for the people who couldn't hear you in the back, maybe.
Yes. My name is Caleb Toss. My goal ultimately is to be a drummer in a very successful band, to make 6 figures plus, and And I'd also like to have a podcast one day where I can help other musicians get into the music business as well, like consulting and stuff like that. So I can like, I guess, kind of like Dave Ramsey helps people build wealth, like help musicians to also like give them a roadmap as well to success, to say, hey, here's how you go from A to B to C and so on. And so that's basically what my goal is.
And I love that because his goals fit together, right? So don't go anywhere, don't go anywhere. So have you thought this through? Like, what's your first step? Like, in either one of those areas, do you have a first step, a second, do you have that thought out?
Well, I would say first coming here is one step, and getting on Broadway, playing as many gigs as I can, and also trying to read as many business books as I can. Like, I've learned a lot from Patrick Bet-David, who's worth over $500 million. He's an immigrant from Iran. He came here to the United States. He's out was the army. There was a time in his life where he was broke, was being irresponsible, self-destructive, and he gave his life to Jesus Christ, turned his life around, got into insurance, then from insurance to sold his insurance company for a lot of money, then started getting into politics and consulting and stuff like that, and now he's worth over $500 million. Learned a lot from him, and so it's doing that, reading as much as I can, learning from other musicians, striving every single day to be as healthy as I possibly can be, psychologically, spiritually, physically, constantly striving to have fanatical levels of integrity, discipline, self-control, social skills, the ability to get along with other people, developing my leadership skills to make sure that I'm getting closer and closer towards that goal every single day. So that's basically it. Yeah.
Well, if you can play drums half as good as you can talk, you're gonna do amazing.
Well, I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
thank you so much. That's great. Yeah, personal growth, man. That's where it's at. That is so where it's at. Anybody else have a goal that they would like to share? Mac, you missed that part, but I was just asking if everybody had like a definite goal and the power of writing down your goals. So he just shared with me his goal.
Okay.
And I'm asking if there's anybody else that has a very definite goal that they can write down and see on paper, if they have that. Does anybody else want to weigh in? That was great, by the way.
Thank you.
Anyone? No? Yes. Coming up here. Welcome to Nashville.
Hey guys, how y'all doing? We're in Nashville. I want to stay off the plane a little while ago. The only really goal I got is I want a greatest hits album. What's up, man?
Morning, Tyler. Or Dylan.
Yeah, there we go. One of them.
Dylan, Tyler.
Yeah, there we go. The only thing I want is a greatest hits album. That's it. I think everything else will come.
Dylan, talk in the microphone.
I said the only thing I want is a greatest hits album, and I think everything else will kind of come in time with that. So that's really the only thing I got. That's it. That's all I got.
Yeah. So, what's the thing you do every day to get you in the same room with that goal, to get you closer? Do you have?
Writing
Do you do that?
practicing, yeah. Writing music, practicing music, just like you said earlier, just be a sponge, learn everything you can. That's my path, if you will. So, other than that, I don't really have a whole lot. Sorry.
So you're a writer.
Right.
Okay. Do you have any hacks for? They were talking earlier about creativity, and I know there are a couple different schools of thought that you have to, when you feel it, you go in. But are there any hacks to getting yourself in that space where it lends to promoting creativity? And anybody who wants to weigh in on this, I think, is really interesting.
Sometimes I find myself getting lazy. I'll feel a spark of motivation to go write something, and I won't act upon it, and it's the worst mistake I could ever make in my life. If you feel something, sit down, write with it. If you feel blocked, somebody said something about writing with people earlier. That's the best advice I've heard so far for writing. So, just keep it fresh. That's it.
Keep it fresh. Thank you. Say again? Absolutely. Come on here, Mac.
Yeah, talking about writing and creativity, like that idea, but that opened up the door for me to have a thought. Nashville, sometimes it's hard for me to write here in Nashville because you're so in the music and so in the scene that like you kind of get bogged down by all the mess that's going on outside. You want to make sure you get to your gig, you want to make sure you play your gig right and learn the songs, and sometimes writing and the creativity that we all came here to do and be a part of kind of goes to the wayside. So whenever I'm kind of feeling like, oh, I want to write a song, or like, or I have something that I want to get off my chest or something like that, I get out of town. I go for a little drive down the road. I go maybe an hour and a half out of town, or I go back to my parents' house down in North Georgia, and my brain can unlock. I can write. I can feel myself again. You know. So sometimes it's not. If you want to write, you want to be creative. Sometimes town is not the best. Maybe get outside and drive a little bit, just for yourself, and then come back and sit down. Maybe don't even write in town. Maybe wherever you get an hour and a half, sit down and try to write there. Try to be creative out there. I don't know.
Hey, Mac.
Yo.
Tell them who you met Saturday.
Who did I meet? Oh, I met Gary. Scott introduced me. What's Gary's last name?
Gary Hanna.
Gary Hanna?
Yeah.
Scott introduced, we were over at the open mic auditions over at Tootsies, 422 Lower Broadway. And I see Scott just over there talking at the bar with this guy. I'm like, who you talking to? He goes, oh, he's an old buddy. He wrote Tequila Makes the Clothes Fall Off. He's had a couple number one hits. Y'all never came back to Tootsies.
All Montgomery Gentry stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Montgomery Gentry.
Yeah, you wrote a bunch of Montgomery Gentry songs. I know you wrote Tequila Makes the Clothes Fall Off. I don't know the other songs that you'd written. But that was really cool. Nice guy too. Gary was a really nice guy. Yeah, that was awesome.
You never know who you'll meet.
You never know who you're going to meet when you walk into Tootsies or any of those bars, any of these bars out there. So that's another thing. Always be on your behavior, best behavior. If you like to drink, don't drink. This is a professional setting. You know, these are your coworkers. Yeah, they're your friends, and you like to hang out and party with your friends. But just remember, like, take it from me, like, you're down here, you're drinking, you're hanging out. Next thing you know, you're always down here drinking and hanging out. And next thing you know, people are like, oh, that guy likes to drink, or that girl likes to drink a lot. That person's not taking their job seriously. You're down here, yeah, you're with your friends and you're partying, and it's Nashville's Broadway. That's what it is. That's the beast of it. But be professional. Like, there's also your professional coworkers at the same exact time. So, would you rather be looked at as a drunk, or would you rather be looked at as a professional, someone that's got their shit together?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Don't drink. Don't do drugs, because everyone's watching you. Literally.
Don't party with the boss.
Nope.
One more thing. Give them one performance tip.
One performance tip? Eye contact and touch. So like eye contact is huge, but sometimes eye contact can be a little hard, and especially if not everyone's looking at you. But my favorite thing to do is just the good old, how you doing today? Like that, go around and like if I'm walking around with the man's tip bucket, I'm gonna go fist bump everybody. And then like what's funny, you can mess with that, like fist bump like 6 people in a row. And then on the 7th person, the one that's really calling for it, just go like that real quick with it. And then the rest of the table's money in your bucket, right? But also, touch, like playing on Tootsie's main stage. You're the first person they see when they walk into Tootsie's. And I'm always trying to say, hey, what's up? Or try to like dap up everybody. I could be in the middle of the song, I'm just trying to lay my hands on everybody, make sure everyone feels welcome. Because it's like, feeling welcome is great. You know, feeling like you want to be there.
Might be a good thing, might be a bad thing too.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Moderation. Moderation is key on that. Yeah. High-fiving and all that stuff, that's a cool thing. But, you know, some people don't like to be touched.
Yeah, you got that right.
It's true. Some people just don't like it. Some people's like, you know. So, you know, if they're holding their hands up and you're on that, you know, high-fiving, taking pictures and all that stuff, if they want to, that's cool. But, and the eye contact thing. What I taught Tyler Farr, he had trouble looking at people in the eyes. So what I always do is I look at their forehead. Like, I'm looking at your forehead right now. You can't tell that I'm not looking at your eyes. Little tricks of the trade.
And smile. Brush your teeth.
Hey, wait a minute. Let me see that. That is true. You have to brush your teeth and wear deodorant. There's a lot of singers not a lot, but there's a few that do not do that. You know, so you have to tell them.
Scott, do you have any performance tip? If you could only give one, do you have one?
Yeah, I got a bunch of them. Performance tips. Performance tips. Man, I try to pick out the guy that looks like he's not having fun. That's what I try to do. I try to pick out the one, and the people up close to the stage, you got them already. You know, you got them into what you're doing. It's the people in the back. Play to the back of the room, right? So if you see some dude back there that's on his phone that don't look like he's having a good time, man, go out of your way, make eye contact with him, you know what I mean? Give him a high five or whatever. You know, like one of the things that I always do if I'm playing that Johnny Cash song is I'll say, how many people in here has ever been to jail? Right? Like that. And I look at that guy in the back room and say, hey man, he just got out of jail this morning and he's here today. You know what I mean? And they get a smile on his face. The goal is, as an entertainer, is to spread joy, right? So that's what you do. And my performance tip is pick the dude out or the lady out that looks like they're not having fun. Make them have fun. That's it.
You definitely excelled that.
What about you? What's your performance tip?
Yeah, what's your performance tip?
Well, I think that people just want to be seen. They want to be noticed. They want to know that you're glad they're there. And I also think when you look like you're having fun,
Yeah.
it's catching. Whatever attitude you have on stage, it spreads. So it's so contagious. So I think it's so important.
I'm having fun right now. Every day's fun.
Yes.
Yeah. We're above ground.
That's right.
By the grace of God. We're above ground by the grace of God. We're in Nashville, Tennessee, the #1 place in the entire world for music, and we get to do this. We don't have to do it. We get to do it. Man, I mean, who wouldn't have fun? You know, you gotta have fun. I've been doing this stuff for over 20 years, and I go to that stage and it's like, wow, I get to make a living at what I love to do, you know? I mean, gosh, who wouldn't? Yeah. I'll have fun. I love cooking on him.
And we all have problems, right? Not a single one of us is exempt from having something really hard in our lives and then having to get on stage and smile. But that's what separates the men from the boys, is doing that no matter what's going on. You leave it at the door. You leave it at the door. And you think about those people. Your job is to make them have fun, to make them forget about their problems. You forget about your problems. You lead by example, right? It's such a big thing.
That's it. I have fun working on schedule with you. I do. Yeah, I do.
All
I have
right.
fun hanging out with Darren Terrio. I mean, Lord, I have fun. I love it. Just love what I do.
Also, be aware when Pierre walks in, when he's live streaming, Scott's probably watching, or there's a lot of people watching, so like, turn it up a notch. Because he's also gonna, and then like Pierre's probably gonna bite. If it's good, he's gonna post it.
If it's good, I'll post it.
Yeah, so if you see him walk in, give your best sauce, because that's gonna get, you know.
Now you're telling my secret. I have 2 favorite TV shows. My 2 favorite TV shows is Andy Griffith, Mayberry. Probably Archie Bunker maybe in there, I don't remember. And then Z. Pierre 509.
Yeah.
Z. Pierre is my favorite TV show.
And to take it up a notch, just pretend like Z. Pierre is there all the time.
Yeah,
Because-
exactly, yes.
Because really, you don't know who's in there watching. You don't know. Gary Hanna could be in there watching. Whoever could be in there watching, you might not, but you will never be sorry for giving your 100%.
But it's also like those little connections that lead to bigger things.
The little
You know what I
connections
mean?
lead to bigger things, absolutely. And if you're not on your game, you're probably not gonna make that connection. So, yeah, this is Nashville. So, whatever day it is, whatever room you're playing, get up, dress up, put some effort into it, and show up. Whether you feel like it or not, just do it. If you say you're gonna do it, do it.
Do it. That's right. Do it.
Matt, do you wanna come say something?
Oh, but
Yeah, this is our loyal, faithful drum tech. Matt?
One more thing. One thing that I always do, like to create joy, and hang on just a second. To create joy, and I learned this from Joel Osteen, I learned it from church. Everybody turn to somebody you don't know, give them a high five like you mean it. Do it right now. Everybody give each other a high five all the way around the room, meet each other. Creates joy.
So this is the floor tom bracket from Honky Tonk Central Main Stage, which is our newest drum set. They went bad, and so I replaced them, and I took a look at it today, and I found out why they're going bad. A drummer or drummers, instead of loosening it, is just shoving. Okay, so somebody's purposely breaking some stuff on that main stage. It's really weird. It's either out of laziness or I'm just gonna call it laziness. Yeah. So drummers, loosen the wing nuts. That's all I can say. Other than that, everything's good.
Darren, are you ready to get it going? You ready to rumble?
What great information from Anita and Scott, Morgan. Wonderful stuff. We can do this two ways today. If there's full bands, come sign just the lead singer of the full band, put your name on here. If you want to get up acoustically, just yourself and your guitar, there's an acoustic column, please sign up. If you're a singer and you want to put a full band together, there is enough players within the room, so just find your players you need to do a full band situation. And we'll begin. Hey Matt, drummer Matt, do we have a house kit set up or anything? Do we have? I can go get one. Okay, drummers here, does anybody have enough to set up? You have enough stuff? All right, we'll use his because he is here. Do you want to do your thing now so we can be ready for that? And I think our first full band is going to be Lee Allen. So Lee, find yourself a drummer. Oh, there we go. Okay, easy, easy. So come sign up if you want to do it acoustically. If you want a full band, network within the room to find the players you want, and we'll go from there. We'll do it in the order that you sign up. Also, while ZPR is filming, if you're going to speak, go to the back of the room because the chatter in the room comes across very loudly on the camera.
Thank you, Darren.
And also, just being respectful to whoever's up here performing, like you'd like to be respected. Thank you all for coming.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Honky Tonk School. Hello, Kim Dini. Hello, Miss Kelly. Hello, Jay. Hello, Miss Charlene. Darren, my man.
It's Tim here?
Hello. How you doing? Who you need?
Tim.
Yeah, he's good. Probably went to the west. He's good. Because he set this up. He probably went to the west room. How's everybody doing? I hope your favorite team won. What up, Roger? I didn't have a favorite team, but I watched most of it. I was actually voting for the Patriots because, you know, I wanted Mike to win. You know, Mike is our former coach here in Nashville, and I really wanted him to win it. But hey, he still went to the Super Bowl, so that's still good. No, we're just getting started. No, party is not over. We're just getting started. This is Honky Tonk School. This is the process. management talk for about an hour or two, and then, the musicians get up there and play. This is like an audition, and the management, give them feedback, and, we work, your team, we work together here. Yes, sir.
I've been seeing all your stuff on social media. I'm Dylan. Nice to
meet you, Dylan. My son name is Dylan. Yes, my youngest one. Yes, sir.
What's going on, buddy? How we doing? I ate too much yesterday.
Buddy, how you doing, sir? Yeah. Deep, yeah. One he got 7 on the Honky Tonk School, and one he got 27 on YouTube. What now? Oh, nah, maybe in the 100s sometimes. It's a low number. Yeah. That's people from anywhere, that's why. And yeah, sometimes people will be making watch. Anybody can watch. Honky Tonk School on TikTok, CPF, I would not on YouTube. Yes, sir. Nice to meet you, sir. No, I'm ensuring they're quiet all day. It's very busy here.
I can use one of the TI lines for that.
Okay, because we got a guitar, we got a bass.
Where will it go? Drums or like? Oh, great. Okay, cool. So we'll have this right here.
Okay, guitar, bass,
I'll grab a microphone there. Oh. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. Well.
The drummer.
Yes, sir.
Killing it.
No, this is so helpful. I've been watching it. I feel like
Well, thank you. Well, I've been with them for about 2 years now. Yeah. I enjoy it. Somebody got to have fun. I'm the only one not musician here.
Okay, Lee Allen, we gotta get going. We got a lot of people here today, so bring your band up and we're gonna begin.
Oh, I thought we were going
You're red, right?
Yes, but Colin's our drum. So that's why I thought we were going.
No,
Never mind, it's fine.
He's got a lead.
But it is okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. No. Two songs. Just be aware of the volume so everybody can hear it. And we don't have phone lines, we have ear monitors and all that set up here.
What's that? I'm not bringing How y'all doing? I said, how y'all doing? Y'all doing good?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I appreciate all y'all being here this early. I know it was a struggle for me. I met some cool people when I got up in here. I didn't realize that one, I guess, the judges, the panelists was in the elevator with me this morning, and we're both kind of dragging. My name is Lee Allen. I'm from Southeast Georgia. Honestly, I know Caleb. Yeah, I met him yesterday. Actually, he was a security guard over at Tootsies that showed us how to get into the back. He was an Uber driver that I met a week or two ago, and I met him in the bathroom because I thought he had a badass jacket. So this is the band for now, and we'll see how it goes. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it happened kind of organically. So we're gonna play a few songs for y'all to get plugged in, and we'll get it rolling.
Spend my nights out in the barroom. Liquor was the only love I know. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottle and brought me back. Being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time.
you poured out so hard, I didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to get me high. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I'll stay strong on your love all the time.
What up, Andrew, my guy? Good to see you, buddy.
You're as cold as Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Oh, that's smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Oh, Tennessee whiskey.
Don't be afraid to hit those notes. I know it's early in the morning. Don't be cold right now. Don't be afraid to hit those notes. How old are you? 29. That's what I'm looking for.
Don't you have flows to go shake out and you hear best?
I'm gonna wait for the water real quick, and then I'll get right on it. My mouth is about dry as hair right now. Somebody made a note earlier about not drinking on stage. Try not to drink too much the night before, because it's equally as important.
I think there's one down here. Yeah.
Thank you. There you go. Now I feel bad for not taking that one. Oh, those are on stage, right? Yeah. Yeah, I put two on.
Oh, you put one there. Oh, okay.
All right, I got another song for y'all, another classic, and we're gonna get it rocking. And I'm probably gonna head out of here after that, but we'll see. Mama told me when I was young, sit beside me, my only son, and listen closely to what I say. And if you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. Alright. Oh, take your time, don't live too fast. Troubles will come, and they will pass. 'Cause find a woman, you'll find love. And don't forget there's someone up above. And this is kind of man. Oh, someday you'll not understand. There'll be a simple
Thank y'all so much for the album.
Just hold on till you unplug.
Y'all come on down. Your bass playing was solid. I'd like to see you, I know Matt told you to play quieter, and I appreciate you playing quieter. But sometimes, you know, a little bit more ass into it.
Okay,
You
good.
know what I mean?
I called the turn up. Yeah.
Put a little more ass in it.
First time I ever told the drummer to turn up.
Yeah, I know. That's good.
Yeah, that's good. That's a nice
I'm trying to be flexible. That solo was pretty much nerve wracking. That was good, man. That's a badass guitar, too.
Thank you much. How was it told this?
Tone's better, yeah, he's playing good song.
I spent too much time.
We're gonna get it. That was good, I love that guitar.
It's my favorite. It's my mom's lucky number. I'm also a big diehard.
Is it?
It's my mom's lucky number. She wished for $1 million when we were dirt poor, and we got $1 million deal. So
Single
really slow. Me and my mom were kind of waking up at 3:30 in the morning. So my dad said, "You need to wish for $1 million and pay some bills." And he walks $1 million deal with my parents. Insurance company. So.
There's more to that.
Okay, Red, you ready to hear?
All right.
Okay. Come here, young man. Oh, you know where's your box? Yes, ma'am.
Lola, you'll be up on the acoustic after this band. They'll do 2 songs.
Keep checking.
Keep checking, Reggie.
Keep checking, keep checking, keep checking. Hey!
Check.
Well, you already know my situation.
Yeah.
Like, long man back there. Is that right? You should be able to see my big ass. Joe's not here. I feel like I know. She always looks fly.
Michael.
That's the song that Colin was singing.
I'm ready for this. So, hello everybody. Hello. Let's see, we are Davina, Red, and the Benditos. That's what we said last time. But it is Black History Month. And since we do have 3 black folks in this band, we have decided that we are going to be doing Motown tonight. Or today, this afternoon.
Go ahead.
So y'all ready?
No sunshine.
No sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. No sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long. Each time she goes away. Wonder this time where she's wonder if she's gone today. No sunshine when she's gone, and this house is staying on. Anytime she goes away. She won't leave your fingers up. Ain't no sunshine.
Come on, we got clearance for one more.
You just about to cut me out.
Okay. Can I get my mic back on? Hey, can I get my mic on?
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. When the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, and the mountains should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm in. I love it. Yeah. It's badass.
Yes, sir.
What's that?
Yeah, let's see what everybody else says. She's 13, that's not here. She's old, and it sounds like, you guys should, yeah, I don't want you to be stressed out. Yeah, more nice, I don't get like, you know. It's very hard to be on time. So I'll call you. See if we can do it.
Thank you. Yeah, Colin. Oh, that one goes. That's right.
How'd it feel?
Lola May, I think you're up.
Tim, you want to say anything to the people?
Just happy to be here, man. Happy to be here at Honky Tonk School, starting out another great week in Nashville, Tennessee. And hope you all out there in ZP Airland are doing well and having a wonderful week.
Shout out to my guy Tim C. Gibson. Give him a follow everywhere. On Facebook, it's Tim Zimmerman. What?
Yes, sir. With 2 N's.
2 M's.
2 M's and 2 N's.
There you go. Tim Zimmerman with 2 M's and 2 N's. Or Tim C. Gibson everywhere else.
Tim C. Gibson Music on Instagram.
There you go.
Where can I plug in?
Alright, let me see. What am I doing? Posting.
I just lost it.
That was your tone.
Oh, sorry.
That's your volume. There it is. Is that all that?
Check, we good? Alright, forgive me everybody, I'm getting over a cold this past week, so I hope to sound clear, but my name is Lola May, and I'm from a really tiny town in western North Carolina, in the Great Smoky Mountains, and this first song I'm gonna do is called Famous in a Small Town by Miranda Lambert, and it's one of my favorite songs, so I hope you like it. They say life is so much sweeter through the telephoto winds of fame. Around here you get just as much attention, cheering at the high school football game. Dreamed of going to Nashville, put my money down and place my bet. I just got the first book of the season. I made the front page of the Turner Town Gazette. me to tell. Every grandma, in-law, ex-girlfriend, and he knows it just a little too well. Whether you're late for church or you're stuck in jail, hey, word's gonna get around. Everybody dies famous in a small town. Oh, everybody dies famous in a small town.
I love it.
Thank you.
Play one of your original songs for me.
One of my originals?
Yeah, I want to hear it. I want to hear what you write.
This one. I'll play it. Yeah, I'll play this one. This one.
Just want to lower your mic just a little bit so you don't have to strain your neck.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. You can always fix it and put it where you want it.
Perfect. Thank you. I wrote this one about a year ago.
Okay, what's it about?
It's about me being in love with my brother's best friend.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And he's a year older than me, and he's long gone now. But
How did that turn out?
not very well. Let's just say it got me in a really crap situation in high school, if I'm being honest with you. But yeah, this one's called Dodge the Bullet.
Hey, that's the song, Crap Situation.
I know, right? I'll write it, yeah. That's a good title, Crap Situation. Like C-R-A-P, like, just like, have it right there, you know? Yeah. All right, here you go. I've been waiting on the day you'd say sorry. Honey, I just stopped waiting 'cause you never did. Well, I thought you had a little more left in you. I am still wondering why you did. Where the hell did I go wrong? It's just me you're singing this song. Guess it's my fault for coming on too strong. 'Cause I'm a little too much, I'm a little too faithful, and I'll always be the bad guy, but I'm grateful that you didn't choose me. 'Cause you'll never see that I'm glad you dodged a bullet with me. Years later and we've yet to have spoken. Heard your fairy tale girlfriend up and left you. But one thing I haven't seen to get over is how you want me to fail miserably. And I never wanted harm for you, I just wanted you to love me too. So never really see my point of view. 'Cause I'm a little too much, I'm a little too faithful, and I'll always be the bad guy, but I'm grateful that you didn't choose me. 'Cause you'll never see that I'm glad you dodged a bullet with me.
Slow that chorus down about 2 clicks.
Okay.
Right there, right here.
I'm a little too much, I'm a little too much, I'm a little too faithful, and I'll always be the bad guy, but I'm grateful that you didn't choose me. 'Cause you'll never see that I'm glad you dodged a bullet with me. Well, this goes out to all the girls who felt like I do, to the ones who felt like nobody ever cared. Well, here I am to tell your side of the story, 'cause I was one that never got shared. 'Cause I'm a little too much, I'm a little too faithful, and I'll always be the bad guy, but I'm grateful that you didn't choose me. 'Cause you'll never see that I'm glad you dodged a bullet with me. I'm so glad you dodged guys.
Hello, Jay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, 19 years old, right? So, that's good. That's good.
Thank you.
That's good. Here, quick.
How's everybody doing out here? We had one person doing good in the crowd, everybody else has had a bad day, huh?
Well, I got a little change in my pocket going jing-a-ling-a-ling. Don't call me on the telephone, baby, give you a ring. But each time we talk, I hear the same old thing. Oh, no hugging, no kissing until I get a wedding ring. My baby, don't put my love up on no shelf. She said, don't tell me no lies and keep your hands to yourself. Oh, baby, 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 why you treat me this way? You know I'm still your lover boy. I still feel the same way. That's when she told me a story about free milk and a cow. Oh, no hugging, no kissing till I get a wedding vow. My baby, don't put my love up on no shelf. She said, don't tell me no lies and keep it crazy old stuff. See, I wanted real bad. Hell, I was bound to give in. That's when she started talking about love. Started talking about sin. I said, honey, I'll be with you for the rest of my life. Oh, no hugging, no kissing until I make you my wife. My baby, don't put my love up on no shelf. She said, just tell me all the lines and keep it with your stuff. She said, just tell me all the lines and keep your hands to yourself.
We done knocked the dust off. Yeah.
Very superstitious, writing on the wall. Very superstitious, that about to fall. 13-month-old baby, broke the looking glass. You don't want to save me. The good things in the past. We believe in the things you just don't understand, but you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Sorry, I'm trying to be easy on this thing right here. Very superstitious. Wash your face and hands. Read me your problem. Do all that you can. Yeah. Keep me in a daydream. Keep me going strong. You don't want to save me. Sad is my song, yeah. When you believe in the things you just don't understand, but you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. No, it ain't the way. Very superstitious. Nothing more to say. Very superstitious. The devil's on his way. Yeah. Keep me in a daydream. Keep me going strong.
start your band? Come on up, brother.
And the Olympics. Oh, no, I haven't played yet. I think I played tonight. I actually grew up in Atlanta.
Y'all still hanging in there out there?
Hey guys, just a public service announcement. If you do have in-ears and you want to use them, please let me know. I'll set them up for you. But we don't have the actual ears, so you got to bring your own. But if you have your own in-ears, then please feel free to use them. I'll set them up for you. That said, any all have ears? Well, any of us do. We don't have monitors on the stage. That's fine. No worries. Sorry.
How you doing, Flood? Good to see you. B.O.B. What's up, buddy?
me when the sun sinks low. That's about the time my rooster crows. I got women up and down this creek, and they keep me going in my engine clean. Run me ragged, but I don't fret. Ain't been one to slow me down none yet. Get me drinking that moonshine, get me higher than the grocery bill. Take my troubles to the highway, throw them in the river and get your fill. We've been sniffing that cocaine, ain't nothing better. Wind cuts cold, Lord, it's mighty hard living, but it's a dang good feeling to run these roads. I got people trying to tell me real.
Hey, speed that up about 2 clicks for me. It'll sound better. Okay, the harmonies are beautiful. Just speed it up where it's bouncing a little bit, where it's rocking. You know what I mean? Give me a bigger tempo. That might be the record, but give me a little bit more. Can you play with the clicker? Yeah. Or just, it's 80. But you choose the record, so maybe try that. Something like a the harmonies are there. I want to jam to it. You know what I mean? I want to jam to it. Something like that. You know where it's a little faster. Whatever it is, speed it up a couple clicks. Put some ass in it. Put some ass in it, boys. Some ass in it. Take two. Go up today. Hey, play that cymbal just like you're playing at
From the top?
At the Bridgestone Arena. I mean, you like that play that cymbal.
No, not the top.
I got people trying to tell me red. Keep this living and you'll wind up dead. Cast your troubles on the Lord of the Lord. Wind up laying on a cooling board. I got buddies up the White House Road. Keep me struggling when my feet ain't golden. Rock good whiskey gonna ease my pain. And all this running's gonna keep me sane. Get me drinking that moonshine, get me higher than the grocery bill. Take my troubles to the highway, throw them in the river and get your fill. We've been slipping that cocaine, ain't nothing better when the wind cuts cold. Lord, it's mighty hard living, ain't good feeling to run these roads. Ain't good feeling to run these roads. One rather lose one. When you lay in the cold hard clay, you sing them hymns while the banjo plays. Tell them ladies that they are not friends. Ain't been one that's ever held me down. All men want me or a shallow
Well, first off, put me some acoustic in this one. Put me some acoustic.
Hey, I just really noticed something. When the front guy has confidence, it builds confidence within the whole band. You know what I mean? It makes everybody rise to the occasion. And I know you have that in you. This is just a very challenging situation with all our peers.
He got it.
Oh yeah, he's got it. He's got it. But just own it, because I know you can do it. And then, you know, your team's gonna back you even more. Yeah. Awesome.
You gotta feel it in your toes.
Yeah, give it up for Lake again. I'm gonna sing one here too. Appreciate you guys.
All right. Kick smash.
Don't let the sound of your own wind drive you crazy. Lighten up this little again. Don't even try to understand. Just find a place to make your stand. Take it easy. Laying on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. Such a fine sight.
do that all the time.
Like brothers.
Yeah. Someone likes it. I'm from Atlanta originally.
Where are you from?
Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Where are you from?
Raleigh, North Carolina.
Where are you from?
Colorado, Colorado Springs.
You guys all know each other before?
Yeah,
we have.
I live in Nashville
We just
now.
moved to Nashville.
We're back, yeah. I'm just looking to get some side work. I got a road gig in a few minutes later, so I'm playing with these guys.
Okay, come talk to me.
Thank you.
Hey, hang on. Can you back up? Hey, come here. Where's my PCB guy? Dylan, come here. Can you guys back in my former song real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's only here.
Oh, hell yeah.
Can you play that? Just play acoustic with us. Y'all just back
Check
up.
1, 2.
You want the acoustic? No, you play acoustic. Push. Uncle John wants to get it's
Alright, here we go.
Dylan Tyler's going to join us lead vocals.
Whitney, best friend.
Use me, Bill Willis. Hey! Oh, I love this song right now. Well, my friends, Boys, I appreciate you. Thank you.
Hold on.
Who else we got? Who's coming up?
Patrick Kenny.
So what's y'all's availability? What's y'all's Right after
Alex, you're also one of these guys, just to keep it correct. Is there any musicians in the room that haven't been up or haven't got a chance to play with somebody? Are you on the list here?
No.
Okay. If you're on the list, you're good. Just want to make sure everybody has a chance to come up. Is everybody hooked up with the band? The musicians that are here, is everybody cool? All right.
Not officially, but like we're still working on it. It's not like
Check. Test.
Girl, you taught me how to hurt real bad, cried myself to sleep. Told me how to
want to give a special thanks. We have Lillian on the drums and Taylor on bass, and we just met, so I really appreciate them doing this.
Hello, Lance. Good morning, Lance.
What song do you want to do?
I was going to do Chattahoochee.
Okay.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Standard tuning?
Yeah, standard. Yes.
Yeah.
It's a good bass.
Do you have the BPM for this? So just, well, you started off.
Yeah, the 4 bars.
Hello again, Whitney.
Thank you, Lillian.
That's my best friend, what name? Whitney. Good morning to you. Hello, Winding Jones. Good morning to you from England.
Jim, let me know on volume. Let me know on volume.
Thank you all.
Are we muted, Tim?
Yes, sir.
All right, awesome job. Nice mic. Thank you.
What do you think of bass?
I like it. I'm just sort of not used to the scale.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Great question, Mike. I know the cast. Hey, Hannon, you'll be all right. Hey, you ready? Yeah. It is all the way.
Check one, check two. All right, y'all. If we got any veterans out there or watching, thank you. They found a way to kill me, yeah. Eyes burn with stinging sweat. Seems every path leads me to nowhere. Oh, I think it sounds so bad. I mean, green was no safe bet. The bullet scraped me from somewhere. Yeah, they come to stop the rooster. Ah, yeah. Walking tall machine gun, they spit on me in my homeland. Glorious heavy pictures of my boy. I got my pills against mosquito death. My buddy's breathing his final breath. Oh, God, please help me make it through. Ooh. Yeah, they come to stop the rooster. Ah, yeah. Here comes the rooster.
Thank you guys. My name is Alex Cormier. I get to play on Broadway because of these awesome people. I'm gonna do something fun with you guys. If you know the little part in like the bridge area, you'll know the song when I start singing it, but sing along with me, it'll be fun.
Shorty, get down, good lord. Honey got her messing up all over town. Strictly bitch, she don't play around. She cover much ground. She got game by the pound. Two-player is my forte. Each and every day, with a bitch you play away. But I can't get that girl out of my mind, darling. Think about that girl all the time, now. East side to the west side. We pushing fat rides, but no surprise. She's got tricks and stats, she's stacking up cash. She's fast when it comes to the gas. By no means average. She's on, she got to have it. Well, baby, you're a perfect 10. Gotta get it. Well, I like the way you work it, don't dig it deep. I got to bag it up, oh yeah. Well, I like the way you work it, don't dig it deep. I got to bag it up, bag it up. Back it up, oh yeah. I like the way you work it. No, no, no. She's got classic style. Street knowledge by the pound. Oh, we never act wild. She keep it around all low-key on my profile. Well, the catching feelings is a no. Shawty, you know how it goes. I say, burns the word, spins the verb, and love is the that girl look good, I mean, hey, oh, hey, girl, she's got plastic style. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, girl, I said that girl look fine. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, yeah. But I like the way you work it, don't dig it deep, got to bag it up. But I like the way you work it, don't dig it deep. Got to bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it. Oh, no, yeah.
Thank you guys.
Yo, are we muted? Jenny L, where you been, brother? I ain't seen you in a while.
Sounds great. Really good.
Then we're gonna have a good day here in Nashville. We got a very sunny day here. Look like we got warm weather today.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's hope I don't drop my jacket. Oh, I'll leave it open. Stefan, say something to the people, man.
What's up, y'all? Hopefully you're enjoying the stream from Z this week. Make sure you stay tuned for all the great musicians.
If you ever need a bass player, Man, he's the best, you know.
Thank you.
And I don't say that about anybody. Stefan, look him up. You know, we got Stefan, Darren also the best player.
We got a bunch of the best.
we got a lot of the best, you know. You know, if they tell me to choose, I would be in a tough position.
Hey guys.
What up, JW?
So, did y'all hear about the two guys that stole a calendar? Two guys that stole a calendar. Well, they went to jail, but they both got 6 months. I think it's too bad. Thank you.
It's stuff we're in sharp, correct? I thought we were in the keynote. Again, said I'm a whole stuff, right? Record C.
Yeah.
I make sure we're on the same page. And my first name is B. That's the problem. It's what?
Two guys stole a calendar. The book got 6 months.
Yeah.
Dang, am I the one that get this?
All right, that's sharp. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Making sure.
Who watched the real halftime show?
I did.
Yeah!
It was great.
Yeah. All-American halftime show. Woo. I think 6 million views on that one.
Yeah, I will be friends from talking about it. Who's that?
I'm gonna give you like a modified intro. I'm not sure we're on the same page. But you'll be able to just get that when you're ready. Ready, bud? 2 measures.
Good or bad?
I like Frankie Valley version. That's my favorite.
Well, I'm talking about the windows been open. I can't get it down to Staples Morning.
These guys are the best. It's always better to play with people that are better than you. And I'm not afraid to say that. They are way better than me. Thanks, guys.
I was raised round Route 3, out past where the blacktop is. We walked to church on Sunday morning, raced barefoot legs to Johnson's Creek. That's where I first saw Mary, on the roadside picking blackberries. That summer I turned the corner in my soul, and that big dirt road. So I drank my first beer. That's where I found Jesus. Where I wrecked my first car, I tore it all to pieces. I learned the path to heaven is for sinners and believers. Learning happiness on earth ain't just a high achievers. I come to love. There's not a broken that little in my shackled up GTO. I sneaked out in the middle of the night, no one said a bedroom window. Yeah, turn out the headlights, drive by the moonlight, talk about the future, my home in a bed road. It's where I drank my first beer. That's where I found Jesus. Where I wrecked my first car, I tore it all to pieces. I learned the path to heaven is for the sinners and believers. Learn that happiness on earth ain't just for high achievers. I've come to love. There's not a falling of that red road.
I'll always check with them. You guys think the that might be really good. Yeah, is that weird modulation? I can't take my eyes off you.
Good job, Hannah.
Thank you.
We just did recently too.
It feels what? Hey man, come to the commercial real quick, man. Hey, close this a little bit. Wait 1 second, 1 second. Just shout out Uncle John and Honky Tonk School. Okay. Do it about right here.
Ready? All right, hey, shout out to Uncle John and Honky Tonk School. Best place in the world if you want to do what you love for a living. Come down here, come see us at Honky Tonk School. Love you guys.
Thank you, man. Love you, Pierce White. Yo, shout out to Pierce White. Thank you, guys.
Hi everybody, my name is Deanna. This is my first time doing anything like this. I have been in bands before, but coming to Nashville is new for me. I'm from New York. So look forward to this. guys are awesome. That was really sweet. That was great.
It's got me.
Talking about people, I hear them whisper. You won't believe it. They think we're lovers. Kept undercover. I think they're thinking, but we keep on saying we laugh just a little too loud. We stare just a little too long. How often that you feel this way? Now that we know it. Let's really show it, darling. Let's give them something to talk about. A little mystery to figure out. Let's give them something to talk about. How about love? I feel so foolish. You never noticed just how much I need. Oh, you got me, baby. I think we're lovers. Kept undercover. I think we're lovers, but you keep on saying we laugh just a little too loud. We stare just a little too long. I'm hoping that you feel the same way. Now that we know it, let's really show it, darling. Let's give them something to talk about. A little mystery to figure out. Let's give them something to talk about. How about love? Oh, don't you know it, baby? You won't believe it. I think we're lovers. Kept undercover, but I keep telling that you keep on saying we laugh just a little too loud. We stare just a little too long. I'm hoping that you feel the same way. Now that we know it, let's really show it, darling. Let's give them something to talk about. A little mystery to figure out. A little thing to talk about. How about love? Oh, don't you know it, baby? Little mystery to figure out. Let's give them something to talk about. How about Let's give them something to talk about, baby. A little mystery to figure out. Let's give them something to talk about. How about love? Thank you so much.
All right, come on up, Gavin. We got one acoustic left. Thank you so much. No problem. No, it's great. Just something to keep in mind. You want to be taken seriously. It's great advice because if you're on your phone, we're telling you what to do. Now you have to come back and kind of teach the skills you need, and it's up to you.
What's going on? And I say, hey, ain't that your band playing downstairs? I'm like, wait a minute. Did you have been in your band?
Yes, you did take
Is that recording?
Sam, yeah. Bass player Sam usually plays guitar, and Jay over there. Yeah. All the bass there out of me.
Oh, now you were Katie before.
Yeah.
Katie. Yeah. That's right. You were Katie, Jacob, Sam. Yeah.
Bass,
Yeah, that's right.
All right, guys, are we getting started? Good. Oh, yeah, I don't want to drop it. This came off. I don't know where to put it. So I guess I can just put it right there. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Shout out to this guy. He's freaking awesome. All right, guys, I'm gonna do some Take It Easy.
Shout out to Uncle John.
John Taylor.
Well, I'm rolling down the road trying to loosen my load. I got 7 women on my mind. 4 that wanna hold me, 2 that wanna stone me, 1 says she's a friend of mine. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Loud enough while you still can. Don't even try to understand. Just find a place to make your stand and take it easy. Well, I'm standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona. Such a fine sight to see. It's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford's going down to take a look at me. Well, come on, baby, don't say maybe. I've gotta know your swinging love is gonna stay. We may lose and we may win, but we will never be here again. So open up my climbing in. Take it easy. I'm running down the road trying to loosen my load. Got a world of trouble on my mind. Looking for a lover who won't blow my cover. It's so hard to find, but take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your home wheels make you crazy. Come on, baby, don't say maybe. I've gotta know if your sweet love is gonna stay for me. Know it, take it easy.
This is the last edition. I will see you guys soon. Just keep an eye on your phone for when I go live, so you guys can catch me as early as possible.
You know I like my chicken fried, cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio. Well, I was raised up beneath the shade of a Georgia pine, and that's home, you know. Sweet tea, pecan pie, homemade wine, where the peaches grow. And my house is not much to talk about, but it's filled with love that was grown in southern ground, and a little bit of chicken fried, cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio. I like to see the sunrise, love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, and no much love. Well, it's funny how it's the little things in life that mean the most. Not where you live, what you drive, or the price tag on your clothes. There's no dollar sign for peace of mind, this I come to know. So if you agree, have a drink with me, raise your glass. listen to a toast of a little bit of chicken fried. Gonna be on a Friday night, a pair of jeans and fit just right. And the radio home, I can see the sunrise. Feel the touch of a woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, and no mother's love. Thank God for my life and for the stars and stripes. May freedom forever fly. Let it ring. Salute the ones who died, the ones who give the lives, so we don't have to sacrifice our complete love like our chicken fried. Gonna be on a Friday night, the pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio. I like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, and no mother's love. Get your little chicken fried. Gonna be on a Friday night, feel love in my woman's eyes, no mother's love.
Thank y'all, thank y'all.
Hello, Shonen. Okay, guys. I'll see you guys soon, okay? Thank you so much for hanging out with me this morning.
Thank you for coming. We love you. Z Pierre loves you.
Shout out to Pure Swag, shout out to Uncle School, shout out to Uncle John Taylor.
Shout out Uncle John Taylor. Steve Smith, Honky Tonk Goblin.
Anybody else we're missing? Shout out to Scott Collier.